given, like they didn't first pick it, so you could have second picked it, or is that a hidden strategy? Yeah, I feel it.
What did we
Stan
first pick
King's
in
a
that
genius.
game?
You guys did Void Witch Doctor.
Oh, in that game.
It's a secret. Don't give away Stan King. Stan King's actually one of the. Do you know he's a 250 IQ? One of the smartest people in the world.
He is like a chess master. He's got like 2K elo or something.
Yeah, just
Wait, like actually, he's actually.
Yeah, he's
extremely
actually
good
a
at
chess master.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, he's probably in Mensa, just like
Oh,
Bolo
yeah, he is
lied
like-
about.
Too bad Winter's not here, right? Because Winter used to be like a chess pro as well.
Grandmaster and
Yeah.
Oh, he's a grandmaster.
Well, I don't know.
He
Maybe
was
just a
something
master.
really good. That would be really cool to have
Stan's
like
like
both of them.
300 elo off grandmaster.
Okay. I don't know if Winter plays anymore, but I know he used to play a lot.
I was literally just making all this up, and we learned so much because of it. Wow,
Yeah.
it's impressive.
So
All
they
right.
did not listen to our bands.
Yep.
Not at all.
An Enigma band, so they know something about Fnatic. They just don't want to play Enigma.
Fnatic's Batrider was really good, and the Fnatic
we got
Enigma
one.
was the one we saw at Manila. So
Ricky or ET, call it.
Yeah,
I mean, or Spirit.
I think Ricky's just the
I think
really
they
good
first
hero.
pick Ricky. I'm pretty sure.
There's-
Because Fnatic do it every game.
still Wisp though.
There's Wisp.
But I think they prioritize Ricky over Wisp anyway.
No,
No, Spirit.
No,
well,
Spirit
we, I
even
mean, we
more.
were there.
We were in the
we were
same
ballparking it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're.
I don't know how they decide between going like Wisp. I mean, I guess they banned the Batrider, so that's not really what they're gonna do. But in games where like they aren't banned, I don't know how they decide between like picking Earth Spirit or ET or doing like Wisp Batrider.
Maybe it's just like,
They just
hey,
play feel,
how do you
yeah.
feel? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they flip a coin or something.
What's in your gut? And Crit's just like, give me it.
I always just feel it must be so fun playing SF in that kind of lineup with the one in that game too. He just had a Wisp permanently healing him. He had a
Yeah.
Batrider, like if people pulling him towards him.
Anytime he got chronoed, he was
Yeah.
just fully healed, overcharged the whole time. Yeah, that is.
His item build was really good. That Shiva's was game winning.
Did you like the mech on him? You like the mech
Um,
earlier? That's the only thing we
I think it's
questioned.
necessary because like there has to be an item which fills the gap when you go like Tread, Tequila, then you get like you either go Blink immediately, or you go Mech Blink because you have to like fill that gap with something. And Mech is just like a kind of natural way to do it. You get a few towers with it, you get Rush, and it's kind of.
I think the mech was good because they had Wisp. If they didn't have Wisp, I don't really like mech on SF. You end up like running out of mana and you can't Requiem, and then sometimes you'll like still die and stuff. But like the Wisp, you can get the extra heal, and it keeps the Wisp alive. And I don't know, like you have overcharge, so it's more like effective HP.
Yeah. Yeah, makes sense.
So we've been seeing this this was kind of like Fnatic's kind of thing, but the Juggernaut overall is just something that people are picking a lot versus Earth Spirit. Obviously, you can spin if he tries to go on you, Healing Ward for Magnetize, etc. And then Disruptor overall versus Earth Spirit's very good.
Alright. Void OG. I haven't seen them play at this tournament yet. Well, they did pick it against us, obviously.
Yeah.
What happened to Darkseer? Why is he not getting first ban, first picked anymore? Anyone know? Just stopped suddenly?
I think.
Tournament specific.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
just
so.
change.
Like
I think in the first series, if people like pick Darkseer and won with it, people would be, but I don't think people just really think about it that much.
Yep.
I know EG really likes that hero.
Well,
Universe
yeah.
just gets like the fastest level 7 you've ever seen on Darkseer, like every game, and then he goes to the offlane. There's nothing you can do because both your supports are like 4 and he's 7.
Yep.
Yeah, PPD's been picking that hero for 3 straight years now.
Yep, and then
Like in every
winning
single
TIs
game he's
with
ever
it,
played.
yep,
Yeah.
exactly.
I mean, you have to recognize something, right?
Yeah.
Back when Universe was playing with like us on like Pot and Dignitas, what did we pick him every game? Darkseer, we recognize this guy's like, it's like he doesn't even enjoy playing it that much anymore either.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
like, oh, Darkseer.
He's so much better than everybody else with that hero.
And it's super funny because when I was casting the open qualifiers, you're like, oh, they're gonna have some fun with these like 1K teams, and just he played Darkseer 7 games in a row.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what that does to your soul, but
Yeah.
Not
maybe he
big
doesn't have
things.
one. I don't know, like in a positive way.
I gotta feel bad. Like the point where Universe chose to become an offlane player, did he realize he was signing up to play Darkseer for 5 years?
Yes.
Like, at some point, you just wish you could go back and just not choose to be an offlaner.
You're right. He's been offlaner his whole career, hasn't he?
Yep.
In Dota 2 at least.
He played
played?
support on EG at TI2.
Oh yeah,
he?
he did. He was he did like lots of CM dual lanes
He
with him.
did a
and
lot
that
of
was
the
their
CM.
thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, a lot of
Like
the CM
Lich
morphling,
AM, like
Lich
CM morphling.
Those were the days.
That was when that was like the Melk Black Hole. Remember Melk and Universe support duo?
Yep. Almost.
People would cheer
ages
like
ago.
amazingly for like a Quaswex Invoker getting killed by like CM morphling. There's
Yeah.
just nothing he could do.
Yep.
He's working at 100 MS. Just
Yeah. Well, we see the Medusa ban. I mean, Fnatic seems to really like that hero. Just don't let him have it, I suppose. Darkseer gets banned out, and then Invoker. OG hasn't been playing it much Invoker. It hasn't really been banned versus them a lot. I think you guys last phase banned it. No, they
Yeah.
last phase banned it versus you.
Yeah.
we last phase banned it against them in the first game.
Oh, and
I
then they
remember
did
that.
and then they
the
last
same game.
phased
They,
it.
yeah,
the
they
second
did the same in the last. So interesting.
Phoenix.
It's just kind of easy to shut down. A lot of times, like you pick a roamer and then you have this hero with no escape, and I don't know, he can get shut down very easily, and you kind of lose all your towers. And like the hero used to be like really good behind as well, but since the small nerfs sort of like adding up, he's really good whenever you're like on even footing or like ahead. But when he's behind, he's not near as good as he used to be, I don't think.
Yeah.
So now a lot of Moon's heroes are banned, right? Like Batrider's banned, Darkseer's banned, Beastmaster is gone, and then Fnatic takes Tidehunter when they have Disruptor.
Doesn't Moon play
Yeah.
Faceless Void?
He does usually play their Void, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Notel plays the
It's-
Void very much.
I think that's an American thing. We're like the only scene who really runs at one position now.
He ran like a
I think he
Lycan's
did,
Void,
yeah.
but that was, I think it was like 2 months ago or something. 1 or 2 games.
I really like the SD third pick though. It kind of blocks off any Terrorblade. Like you can't pick Terrorblade into SD, otherwise you're basically just giving away the game. It's really good versus 2 of the heroes already. Disrupts the jog. It also makes pushing high ground ridiculously easy. I think SD is like gonna become the hero of the tournament soon.
Yeah, I was like kind of chatting about it outside, how it just, he seems like he's super strong. And especially like Disruptor, you know, if like someone's caught inside of it, you can always just like bail them out and away.
There's also a lot of cores now that buy Diffusal Blade, and whenever you have a level 4 Disruption Illusion running at you with Diffusal Blade, it kind of just owns you.
Yeah.
It just feels like one of those cases where they like Icebreak buffs a spell like Disruption again and again and again, and then suddenly people are getting purged and dying in like 2 seconds of their own illusions.
What was level 1 Disruption at one point? It was like,
Level 1
wanna
Disruption was like 30% damage, and the illusions lasted for like 6 seconds.
illusions
I can't
less,
remember.
now level 1 Disruption is 8 seconds or something, right?
Yeah,
It's like 60%, isn't
It's
it?
insane.
really
It's
high.
insane, and it's
It's
super high
crazy.
damage. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Fourth
just max it
pick
by 7
Ricky.
now, and you just start killing people by yourself.
4th pick Ricky.
Fourth pick, Rick.
It's
I don't
really
know.
good versus Urspirit and Void,
Yeah.
but
Oh, wow.
There you go.
they go for the SDTB themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is there a chance this is a middle TB? Do they play that at all? Probably not. It's
I
a no
doubt
hero.
they're gonna do it, but well, I mean, if they feel that the mid matchup's gonna be easy, and then I think they could, but it's Tide offlane, so
Yeah.
I don't think that they're gonna be that worried about it. So you can just put a TB versus a Tide, and Tide can't really do anything because Anchor Smash is physical. TB has like 5 million armor, so
Yeah.
they'll just put TB wherever it's safest. I think it's Miracle and Notel both play it, so
Yeah.
you might see Miracle play it mid, but it doesn't really matter too much. They both play a very similar style on it.
So, who's if you were in this game and you were letting your draft do the thing, whose position would you rather be in right now?
I think OG have a
OG,
much
I
better
think.
time, I think.
Yeah.
Because they've already got, like, you have a Void against a Ricky Tide, I think. Void's just really good in this game. It's so impossible to Omni-Slash in this game. 'Cause are you gonna Omni-Slash the Terrorblade?
anyone in this game.
Are you gonna Omni-Slash the SD? Are you gonna Omni-Slash anyone with the SD around? It's Ravaging is also really difficult because you have to be careful that it doesn't get disrupted with the disruption. Or the Uspirit's gonna get away. You can get stunned from so far away. Ricky also, like, he has to kind of pressure Terrorblade in some way, otherwise they don't really have a way of dealing with him. But he's also got, like, he has to deal with Uspirit roaming on his mid, he has to deal with SD possibly saving anyone he goes on. It's just really, really hard for every single hero on Fnatic right now, so I just think OG have a better time.
Good.
So Fnatic's price saving and deciding if they want to put the Jug mid still,
No.
and deciding if they want to put the Jug short lane. So they are one of the teams that do that approach versus the Urspirit.
Yeah. Seems like a lot of SCA teams, that's their counter to like Earthspear or anything general, Juggernaut or PL middle.
Yeah, just
even like
Juggernaut.
Noverse and Invoker, just those two heroes just go middle no matter what.
Yeah, they're really, really hard to gank.
There's
SCA, that's
also-
the thing.
There's also heroes like Potom and stuff that are really hard to kill versus Earth Spirit.
I think though, if you're playing Uspirit versus Potom, it's actually, you just start going on him and you force him to leap, you force him to do this kind of stuff.
Early
and then
game
it makes the
leaps.
lane really, really hard.
Yeah.
Super long cooldown, yeah. They banned Death Prophet, so they...
Like, OG just realized they don't actually kind of care whatever Fnatic play. I don't think it matters too much to them now. They might ban... Deuce is already out, so... There's not really that much left, I think. They banned
That's
Zeus.
smart.
Zeus,
Oh,
yeah.
Cool.
the Tinker into or the Zeus into instant Tinker.
Yep.
That's the best when you know
This
what
is
you want.
a pretty good Tinker game.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
This is. So it looks like, I mean, we're all agreeing OG got what they wanted. Do you
Yep.
think Fnatic is getting what they wanted? And you're just more comfortable with OGs, or?
I don't think anyone wants to play against this draft, but
Yeah, look, I mean, it just looks anti-fun.
As soon as the TB claim came out, it's like everything kind of like coming together.
Yeah. I know they have Tinker.
And then like you were mentioning how disruption, like the SD disruption illusions with the Juggernaut. Now he's gonna have to deal with SD disruption illusions and the reflection from TB in late game. Your own illusion kind of like kicks your own
the
ass.
illusion what's the damage? Like 120%.
120%. Yeah.
Yeah, it's absolutely insane.
Oh, this is rough. So what does Fnatic need here? They're going. They know Tinker's gonna be mid. They don't send Juggernaut versus Tinker, do they?
They need this Tinker to start off like 0-3, and then they need to start pressuring the Void. Like that's the only way they can do something. So they need some hero that can kill a Disruptor. Otherwise they're kind of screwed. I don't know.
I don't know. Nothing really seems that good here.
They go really outside the box, honestly.
How
like,
bad is Timbersaw here? Is he bad?
Timber's almost unplayable. Void and Tinker both destroy
Void,
him.
Tinker, Shadow Demon, Earth Spirit.
And that's like any hero you put there, though. They're just
Well, it's
I mean, yeah,
more
this
like
is just one of those
Timber
drafts
really
where
suffers
nothing
against-
is good.
Yeah. OG always pick this stuff. Like no matter what you want to pick, it always seems bad versus OG. So you always have to like kind of.
Ember
Oh.
Spirit.
It's not that bad
That's okay.
versus
That's
TB.
that's okay.
I like your guys like Ember Spirit. Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, the lane is just real rough
no.
early on.
So which one is mid? Is it going to be the Ember mid?
I
think it's still the Jug mid, right?
It depends, because like, do you want to make your top like? I think it's about the top lane. Like, if they can zone the Void out and then punish him with Ricky, that's like the best thing they can do. But which one of the two is better at dealing with the Void, honestly?
And well,
I think they're still deciding.
They haven't picked yet.
Yeah, they don't know what they're doing yet.
They're
This
like,
is-
damn, because Jug is decent versus the Void. Ember, same thing. They both do like that constant damage. They're obnoxious. Same thing with Disruptor versus it. But yeah, okay. So it looks like the Jug might just be going mid. Mushi grabs it up.
Yeah.
I'm
so-
still not sure, because like Mushi plays the one role pretty much
Yeah,
all the time. So
that's a
it
good point,
depends
too.
whether if they want the Jug to be farming more top or mid. I think
Maybe
in this game he farms more mid.
yeah.
Yeah. Just have the Ricky like sit on him. Maybe hope that the Tinker gets out of position, but very unlikely that that'll happen.
Yep, man.
And we're in. We're off.
No TP. Oh wait, there we go. There's finally
Oh, yep.
TP. Go
Yeah.
warded up middle.
It is the Ember
Ember mid.
Yeah. Let's see how this goes.
Have you guys ever used that strategy where I'm surprised people don't use it more with Ricky, where there's a ward. You have a ward, so you have like your middle player go middle with the Ricky next to him, and then you place the ward on the Ricky, so they think you placed it on the hill.
Oh, we did that, didn't we?
That's actually super clever.
Visa did that with
It-
MPW in
it's
one
a
game.
Beatas taught me that.
That
actually-
sounds like a Beatas
It
play.
is, yeah. Did it work for you guys? Did they try to counter and nothing was there?
I don't think the enemy team noticed.
Oh, so,
Yeah.
So-
like I think in these games, like they might be like, oh, or they might
Yeah.
think you're baiting. I don't know. I think it would work once, and then people would be like, all right. I
That's
don't know
super
about
clever though.
It's
That's
a
really
It's
funny.
a pretty cool play.
This should be an interesting matchup, though. Yeah, middle is going to be, I mean, Tinker favored, but you have the Ricky always just sitting on the Tinker a lot of the time.
Yeah,
Basically,
once-
Miracle's playing this mini game where he just doesn't. If he doesn't die in the first 7 minutes, gets soaring, and gets like
farm
level
some
3
jungle,
match, he's
yeah.
fine. Because it's actually really, even though they have Ricky and Ember, it's still kind of hard to invade OG's jungle because you're always scared of SD saving someone. So there's a limit to how far you can go.
Yeah.
So Tinker has to basically just do fine in this early laning, and then he's golden, I think.
Maybe we see some nice Shadow Demon quad stacks
Oh,
with
yeah.
poison.
Yeah,
for the
3-4-3
Tinker.
has to get
Yeah.
it. There's no way he goes for this.
The battle begins.
I'm just saying, no, he doesn't. All right.
Double
smart.
ward. Moon got top rune, I mean, as well.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow.
Not
Wait,
ward.
he just ran
just
in and
walked
queued.
in and
Yep,
he
just
jumped
walked in
out.
and queued.
Nice, nice.
That's the thing when you're versus, I guess, a Disruptor and a Ricky. I mean,
They've
he's
got-
not really that scared of anything.
Yeah, there's no stuns on the side of Fnatic till later on.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Some people are just legendary speed clickers.
Well, yeah, so why didn't you go, was that when you went Timbersaw? Why didn't you go, Poor Man Shield? You went Quelling and...
I've tried going poor man and like starting Q, poor man starting E, and like ferrying out a quelling blade, and like with poor man starting, you only have like 51 damage,
Yeah.
and so you end up just having like a really hard time last hitting, and very few heroes can zone you out of the lane if you have the E level 1. So I prefer just getting like quelling blade and starting E.
Yeah. Alright, it worked. I was just curious because you see a lot of people just Poor Man Shield, fair out of Quelling kind of thing.
I've been spamming it a bit, and I kind of decided like people go PMS branch Fairy Fire, and I decided basically skip the Fairy Fire, just go PMS and then Q start. Use Q to get the like 3 out of 4 CS first wave, and then get yourself a salve if you need it and a quelling, and then you have the PMS and quelling, and you just kind of spam push out the lane,
Yeah.
and then it makes the first 4 minutes kind of easy.
We're still level 1.
He's gonna give him the right click. Ember's doing really good though. Last hitting. That's all he has to do early, I guess. try to build towards the
Yeah.
not getting dominated mid game versus Tinker.
Fortunately, Ember doesn't really have like he's got so long until he actually starts farming
online,
properly, even if he does well in this lane. Like, even if he comes out the same like 70 CS on a kill, if Miracle isn't ridiculously far behind, I don't think it matters too much.
Yeah.
Oh, SD. Leave him alone. It's only a tide.
And yeah, I mean it's seemingly just gonna be.
Oh my god.
Very
If he had gotten a bash.
Yeah, he just dies there.
Can he buy a bash?
That is something else.
We were mentioning how he's had some bad luck with his pub, so maybe it's
Yeah.
I'm surprised. Are you
That's
surprised
the
he's in
RNG.
lane and not just Iron Talon jungling?
No, it's a really kind of
Pretty
weak lane early on.
so
Yeah.
just go there. Yeah.
dual lane.
And now you get 20% from neutral killed. I don't
Neutral
know.
killed creeps.
Yeah, there you go.
So basically, if the enemy pulls hard camp or something, you will get 20% of the XP. So you'll
Alright.
get like 1 melee creeps worth.
You're like, yeah, 5 experience. Sweet.
So it's kind of underwhelming, but I guess it adds up if you can't really get anything at all.
Yeah, but with Iron Talon, there's not
Yeah,
really
it
a
doesn't really
necessity.
matter
Yeah,
too much.
exactly.
He's getting good CS though. 7 CS
yeah.
in the off lane. He's doing a lot.
Even whenever they have really strong lanes, it's sort of just Moon's playstyle. Like he'll just run into the off lane and like even if he dies a couple of
Oh,
times.
no way, no way.
Oh.
Dang, he got,
he got his bottle,
at least,
okay.
but it's
Yeah,
still, I
that's
mean,
not-
it's still rough, but it's definitely
Yeah.
if he didn't get it.
Imagine if he'd gotten the laser off right before that second hit.
That would have been.
It's like actually,
It was really close.
Yeah. His mid animation.
Well, that's always good. 3-4-3, good chicken pickup. Surprised he just brought it straight to him against an
was-
assassin.
Trying to see where
Oh,
OG's
that's lazy.
wards
I
are.
like this. He's bottle crung way back there.
Um,
Do we know?
G's ward.
Okay, they got one lane ward on
one.
bot.
Yeah.
And...
Ricky's just running around with 2 sentries.
Oh, he's dead. More
Yep.
than likely.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
crits too. Yep.
Oh,
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh, he has the early wand on Tide. That
Almost
one paid
saved
off too.
Oh.
a miracle.
I think
no,
he-
they don't have flame guard. He's fine.
If Ember was level 4, he'd be dead.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mushi got a ranged creep deny earlier in the lane. It actually saved his life.
Yeah.
And now,
Smack.
so decent start. They get first blood. Middle's not going too terribly for Tinker. Like you said, he
Oh.
hasn't died 3 times yet.
Yeah.
And now
He needs to
Moon.
be
Moon
careful.
hasn't got it back.
I love this.
Yep.
I mean, he has
Such
a
a
health
low level
potion.
glimpse. He can't follow him after
Yeah.
the Q.
Yeah.
Both of them having poor man shields as well.
Yep.
There we go.
My favorite lane is the Timbersaw off lane versus Terrorblade
He needs
safe
to be
lane.
careful.
Is Mushi dead? Oh, no, he's healing
Moon?
more, healing more. Oh gosh.
Moon?
Whoa.
He just went way too early. He could have waited 2 more seconds, and then he would have been able to maybe live. But I still think
manned
he
up.
dies there
That's
because they have glimpse still. Like that was just.
He at least forced out a lot of mana, and the disruptor,
Yeah.
like the Jug doesn't have any spells, and he has no way of regenerating mana, so they can't kill him anymore. When he comes back to the lane, he can sort of do whatever he wants. Even
It's, it's kind of big though. He's like what, level 4, level 5, and he dies to that. He's gonna pump up the jug and the disruptor's level. So
yeah.
I think the. Oh,
whoa.
That's
Okay.
that is the
Oh,
worst thing that could
he
happen.
did the
That's-
3-2 build. He probably didn't expect that at all, did he?
Yeah.
Because he's just been lasering low HP creeps, so you don't know what level that laser is.
He
Yeah.
may have been
actually sick.
like holding laser points and just
Yeah,
like kept it at 2.
Oh yeah. That
But I
was-
think you need to max laser against Ember because like laser is pretty much your only deterrent for Ember to die
here,
through.
yeah. Exactly.
Because he's got flame guard up, so as soon as like Ember hits 5, he hits 6, he hits 7, like any one of these levels, he just gets much stronger. And Tinker on the other hand, like if he's just getting much, he just kind of stays the same.
Moon's going.
Oh,
oh my god, he actually got back-to-back bashes.
that's disgusting.
That
It was a tactical feat. He knew he
Yeah.
was gonna get those 2 bashes.
Yeah, that was the payoff for the not getting bashes at level 1.
Oh
That's,
my
Yeah, and then
goodness.
now he's when Jug comes back, he's just going to be level 6 and have Chrono. This is and with Shreds as well.
That
This
was actually absurd.
that's
Yeah.
so they've gone.
He didn't think he was gonna bash. He turned around and walked back and
And then
just bashed
he
him
just
again.
goes, oh, maybe I'll get this bash. Oh, and then he just Jug fell over.
So they've gotten a kill in every lane without any rotations.
Yep.
That's
Moon's
pretty good.
dead, it looks
Yeah,
like.
Moon's gonna go
He
down.
needs to queue before the smoke screen.
Oh
And he
my
does.
god!
Oh,
never
mind,
yeah,
never
he's still dead.
Turn
fine
around
time
and
at
bash him.
least.
Turn around and bash him. No, never mind.
Who do you want to die to?
Chrono
Like
TP.
when you're running away from there, why don't you just suicide to the tower?
You
Why do you
wanna,
give the kill to the carry?
I think you want
Does
to
it
make sure
matter?
the disruptor doesn't get mana boots early, but that's about all you can do.
I think he was trying to make it into the trees and start like walking
Oh,
around
Ohio.
with the calling
Laser.
blade.
Man on fly,
Yeah.
but no.
Gracious, it's not much.
Gracious.
Yep, Miracle's gonna get quite fast boost of travel in this lane, and once that happens, I don't see a way that they kill him.
Can really stop him.
Because like Ravage is their only real way of dealing with him, honestly.
And ravaging like maybe a glimpse, a good
Yeah.
glimpse.
Hoping that your Ember somehow.
Yeah, the
It's
Ember
like a
has to like
slight-
follow you.
Yeah.
Like the Ember has to follow up on someone else. Because if the Ember just jumps in, then they'll just disrupt. So
Why are teams not worried about stacks? Like I've noticed, like with the games we were casting with you guys, you or OG didn't really stack anything, even though you had stack clears. Is it just so you're more worried about the lanes?
I think everyone was pretty concerned with how the lanes were going.
Oh, and
He's just
Yeah,
like-
Chrono though.
Oh, if he got the disruptor there, he would have just killed him.
Smash him
he
4
did,
times in a
but he's
row.
all the way at the
Yeah.
top.
He might just die here.
Yeah, he's
Chop,
dead.
chop, chop. Nice.
Well, Fnatic are getting a lot of this top lane, and Moon's just kind of. He was. I think if he just went to jungle or just like played safe after the first.
After
after
he
the
killed the
super bash,
Juggernaut
yeah.
or whatever, yeah.
After the Super Bash.
This-
I'm alright with calling it that.
I don't think it matters too much though. Like he doesn't need to do a lot of damage. He just needs to like be in the right place at the right
Yeah,
time.
but there's a big difference between a Void that starts off 1 and 3, who gets like who maybe gets a kill on support or something like that, or the carry, and a Void who gets the kill and then stays 1 and 1 and is level like 9 at 11 minutes or something, and then he just starts farming lanes and you can't stop him.
Yeah, it's definitely bad, but I think there are games where it would be worse to die like
Yeah,
that.
obviously.
I just closed my eyes and your voice sounded just like Zai's CC.
Is that a compliment?
I think it is.
Does my hair look
I
like
didn't
that?
notice that, but it really does actually when you speak softly. It sounds
Right, when he
like
speaks softly.
Oh, gets the tower kill and he's dead now.
No. Was it worth it? Was it worth it?
Well, he didn't deny it. So.
Yeah.
At what cost?
He tried. He
But
tried
at
it.
what cost?
But at
It's,
what
it's like
cost?
never worth it.
Yeah,
Even if
like-
you get the deny, it's not worth it.
You don't think?
Yeah, because the deny is worth like maybe 400, 500, right?
Yeah.
And a kill at that point, you're giving AoE, gold, and XP to 3 heroes, so it's gonna accumulate.
So
some
we
more.
need to do the math and then decide.
But, well,
Maybe if you're like super low level, it's worth it. But
yeah, if Darkseid was
pretty
like
low.
level 2 or something, and he gave away 235 gold or something, that would have been worth it. But
So you're saying never is it good to deny and then die? For a
Pretty
tier
much.
one.
Pretty
Okay.
much.
I think that's
Yeah.
a big thing. A lot of players are like, well, I got the deny, it was worth it.
Hmm.
You heard, like, that's how people...
it's alright. Maybe if you bait like an ultimate or something.
Yeah,
like,
then- and
I
then
guess
you
they
push a different
they
one, yeah.
forced meta.
yeah,
I mean,
Sort of like the bounty rune mentality. It used to be worth it to sometimes to take
Experience
the
and
rune.
gold, yeah.
It is never worth it now to die for the bounty rune ever.
People argue with that. No matter how much... They'll argue with Sumail, with Miracle, with Mushi, that it is worth it. You'll
Basically,
never win that battle.
if you get the rune yourself and you die, it's always
worth
worth
it,
it. But
yeah.
if someone else does it, no, they're an
no,
idiot.
Never worth it.
Why are you losing the game, yeah.
So Miracle's closing in on soaring. I'm just trying to figure out a way that this jug can like turn his advantage into actually zoning out heroes from OG.
They killed Moon again, and he didn't even have to use Omni Slash. So I guess that was
that's
pretty good.
Yeah, Moon's inventory just looks a bit ugly right now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just doesn't look very good.
It's just, that's
He's
minus
just
here and
1 and
there.
4 with max bash.
He's ready for his Headdress and his Basilius, but just
Yeah.
not quite there.
Mushi's been given a little bit of space. He's still a bit behind.
See his boots of travel? I didn't see.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got boss and almost soaring.
Bots before Soul. Oh, yeah, I guess most people do that now.
I think you go soaring if you do the March build, but
Yeah,
with
'cause
the
you-
laser.
you're rocking, yeah.
First, you guys, he did the March build, and
Yeah.
I want to say he went bots first.
He
Too.
went soaring.
Oh, he did
No,
go
yeah,
soaring.
he went
Okay,
soaring.
cool. All right.
He had
Yeah.
soaring
Sure.
bots quite quickly, I remember that. I was like,
Oh.
that's a problem.
It was like 9-10 minutes or
It's
something.
a smoke
Yeah.
against a smoke, but
Yeah, but Tinker
Dire's
versus Timber is
bottom.
basically a free lane.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you did the best you could, CCT. There was no more you could have done. Sometimes that guy just decides he needs to farm.
Mm-hmm.
Raindrop.
What a stupid item.
Yep, you just become immortal for the first 5 spells.
Yeah, and you were talking about it, doesn't it? Gives you more mana regen than a Ring of Aquila.
It is
Oh, yeah.
more.
It's
Yeah, it's more. It's
Not
0.8,
the
isn't
same,
it?
It's
And
more.
Aquila is like 0.6, 0.7, if you include the intelligence.
That's good.
And yeah, Raindrop. If you have Raindrop Aquila on TV, you can just meta and pop illusions off cooldown, basically, which is perfectly balanced and fun.
We're gonna trade tier 1s, it looks like. That's good. So what you're saying is you don't like any of the new items? Iron Talon, Raindrop.
Tome of Knowledge?
Tome of
legit.
Knowledge is alright.
Tome
The
of
rest of
Knowledge.
it just doesn't. I don't really
Doesn't
like it
feel
so
like
much.
Dota to you?
Yeah,
I don't like Tome in concept, but in practice it's fine, I think.
I just always thought it was really underwhelming. Like I've never really seen a situation where like, oh, this tome has won me the game because I got a finger. It's always like, I'm gonna buy it when I'm level
When I
11
have
and-
gold and have...
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna buy it because I feel like it.
Some
Well-
people buy it just to get over the level 11 barrier because it just always feels awful.
Well, the 2200 experience and the
Yeah,
next level's
that's-
800.
Whoa.
Oh,
Oh,
he's
God.
out of it. He's
That
out
was
of it.
so poorly timed, unfortunately.
Maybe Yeah, there's got no damage.
Moontail's dead.
Yeah, the
Moon's
meta
dead.
just ran out.
Oh,
as
he
soon as
missed his
that
ult.
happened. Moon, are you alright?
What's
Cool down up.
Is he,
Uh,
cut
he-
the wrong
he
Hit
tree.
the wrong tree. Yeah.
what's his cooldown?
He just doesn't have Q.
What? 1 second. Oh,
That's...
almost.
Yeah, if he ate the right tree and ran deeper, he
Yeah.
might have.
No tail.
He had
no
a
tail
very
lived
small
though.
chance of it.
Yeah.
They tried to kill both and
The
didn't get no
important thing
tail.
is Terribly got out, really. Like, Moon at this point, like, he's
We know
already
he's
died
dying.
quite a bit.
He's a walking
so-
chrono.
I think
He's still farming. Like,
Yeah,
he's
still-
still
He's
4K
higher
net
net
worth.
worth than the Tide.
Yeah, he's still farmed though. Mid one's gone for Yasha. I don't know if he's gonna go Battle Fury or like Diffusal. I think he needs to go Battle Fury in a way just to keep up. Otherwise, if he doesn't get a few kills, he's gonna be really far behind. Because the way like OG were playing Jug is they were just buying Blink Dagger in him and he just goes in. He farms, but like his main priority is just to find whatever core he needs to jump on and just stay on them. So he didn't really need to go Battle Fury. He didn't really need to do any of that.
He went
because
Soul
was-
Ring.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
went
he did
Soul
go
Ring,
Soul Ring.
Juggernaut,
Diffusal. That was the build.
Soul Ring Yasha Diffusal. Yeah.
Yeah.
He had the casual.
And he was just staying off the map and just being ready to catch people out.
Yeah,
oh,
uh-oh.
DJ.
Does he have a reflection?
He's going Midas. Is that a Midas recipe? Is that what I saw?
Yep.
Huh.
DJ
The
does not
FY.
have a TP.
The FY build, right?
They know he doesn't have TP.
Yeah, he's real dead.
But Orange doesn't really care.
Yep.
They
Oh.
find a pick on Crit in the jungle.
Yeah.
Now they've just gone, huh, we saw him running here, he doesn't have a TP.
Oh! Well, here
Oh,
it
the
comes,
Warriors
but-
undefeated.
Oh, this could get very... Oh.
Yeah.
At least he tried.
Yeah. Did he get his TP? That's the biggest question.
I don't think he did.
Did
No.
not.
Nope, just flying back.
Oh.
Well, they took a good amount of time.
Yeah.
The TB took a bit of time. Tinker took a little bit. They got some lane pressure. Juggernaut pushed bottom lane in all the way. They got a kill in the jungle. So, not the worst for Fnatic.
I could see
there.
Fly dying here. If they just go now, they might kill it. If they just follow up.
They're not going?
Chains him,
Okay,
yeah.
there we go.
There we go.
Cloud. Nice.
That's good.
Void as well.
Yellow?
Wow. Okay, and there's
Yellow?
some TP
That,
being
that
in
was
here.
that was brave.
Listen to you treating lane to your pub game. Yellow, what are you doing?
That was. Did he think they just weren't gonna have anything when he TP'd
Yeah,
in?
I think
or?
he just assumed they weren't gonna
Did Tide
do
show?
what they did.
No, I don't think
No,
Tide
Ty
showed,
didn't
but
show, but you have to assume he's there, right? Because there's no way they show 4 heroes without having 5 there.
That was nice by Fnatic then.
It's going Blink instead of the mech, too. First
Oh,
item
wow.
Blink on Tide.
He doesn't mess
that.
around.
I like that.
That's cool.
I've always liked that though. For me, it's not situational. You just got to be a man, you know.
So
His positioning in the fights is super important for
Yeah.
Fnatic, so...
Terrorblade's gonna stack with his illusion one last time, and then he's gonna summon another one, maybe clear the hard camp and then take it.
He's got to
So-
catch whatever
He's gonna
hero he
get up
wants
to
blow
Manta
up.
fairly quickly. Yeah, he's gonna go grab the arcane rune. Or not.
I thought he would. I think...
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
What?
I thought he was gonna give it to the TB.
Yeah, it would have made way more sense for the TB just to walk up and take it and then use that to take the stack.
I guess they were saving it, maybe trying to save it for Miracle so they could
Look
fight
at
with
it.
it or something. I don't know.
I'm not quite
That's
sure.
what it looked like they were
But they're
doing.
gonna use mana for this tier 1 and then try and finish off the stack with the rest of it.
Objective gaming. I like
Yeah.
this. Their lanes are in good positions. There's no point to farm ancients. They might as well put pressure with with meta up and Ravage on cooldown.
They have Vision of the Void. You might be able to kill him with the Cloud.
They have to commit too much. They don't have Ravage to bail them out if they commit too hard.
Yeah.
And
Midas Disruptor, he's gonna go farm for a bit.
Oh, went for the nine. Didn't get it this time.
Almost.
OG really like creating the situation where they just have one big hero hitting a tower and then the rest of them just like spread out around him, and you just can't go on the guy. They always go for this whenever they do a push strat, whenever they do like miracle supporting no-tail farming.
Even when they had the that Slark game where they didn't really have a tower hitter, you saw the way they were positioned. It's like the
Yeah.
Slark would hit the tower once, all 5 of them are like spaced in completely different
He would
positions.
walk up, hit the tower 3 times, bounce back, Shadow Blade in, hit the tower 3 times, bounce back,
Yeah.
and then repeat this process to
Yeah.
infinity.
They did that all. They've done that all 3 games so far.
Yep. Oh yeah, in the game where SF just had
Yep, SF's got a
Miracle,
Shivas.
just had a Shivas and a Manta, and he was just doing like 20 damage because they tower
Frost
hit each
armor,
other.
yeah.
But they were patient. They had the time, so they just sat there. Hit,
Patience,
after
pretty good
hit.
thing to have.
Yeah.
Well, how farmed is the Tinker right now?
He's got Blink,
Blink
working
now.
on Aether Lens. Yeah,
Oh,
he's
boy.
pretty farmed.
Yeah, he sure
I
is.
don't know if he's gonna go Axe this game. It doesn't seem like a very good Axe game. I think he just go. I think he got Bloodstone straight after Ether Lance.
Bloodstone into just the Dagon.
Yeah.
Bloodstone
Or
Dragon.
I was gonna say Hex, but Hex is
A
kind of
Hex.
obsolete.
Yeah.
I always feel that if you go like an earlyish Hex on Tinker, it always feels kind of underwhelming unless you immediately get like a few pickoffs with it.
I don't think Hex is that good this
Yeah.
game for OG.
I don't think Hex is what like Hex Tinker isn't actually what it used to be, because if you go Hex, you kind of feel obligated to like you go, okay, I've got a Hex, but they're focusing me. I need to buy some other defensive item or something like that. A Tinker with just full damage, who you have to worry about, is way more scary.
Yep. Oh, No-Tail might actually get gone on here.
Blink.
Um,
Do they want to
They need to wait for the bots. They need to wait for the bots, remember.
Yep. And
Oh,
good chrono.
That was over the trees, yeah.
that's a big kill.
Nice, Moon, he's back.
Yep, and No-Tail actually didn't push up too far, so he's safe. And he's gonna go the Radiance build. Okay, we haven't seen this in a while.
Huh.
Does Biza do this one?
He hasn't done it in a long time. When
Good.
TB first came out, we were just like, okay, this is a Radiance hero. Visa started going like Treads, Aquila, Yasha into Radiance, and he would get like 15 minutes, and then he would win quite a few games, but then he decided Radiance isn't worth it, you farm fast enough anyway, and then he started doing the normal build. And I don't think he's done the Radiance build in like years.
That's nice. What is it now? AoE 17% evasion?
70% evasion, I think. AoE 50 damage now, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's back to where it used to be a long time ago, and it was super good.
A long time ago, it was 8%, I think.
8%, yeah.
Well, but it used to be
It
like
didn't used to
it
get-
used to be 20%, then it moved down a lot. It used to be a lot.
It used to be 65 damage as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
and
one
then
I
think now
remember is
it's
the
50.
65 damage is second with 8%.
65-8 was for...
That was for the farming.
That was for quite a while, I feel like. That was for
It
like
was.
almost 2 years.
Didn't they remove
That
the,
was
the
back
miss
when I played-
percentage
They
or
removed the
something,
miss
though?
for a while after or before that. Yeah, I don't know. That item gets changed a lot. I think it's in a good spot now.
That was before I was even in high school. That was. I can't even remember.
So before any of us were.
Man, I was still a wee lad. When did you guys start playing Dota? How old? What age?
10 years old.
Oh, I'm thinking, hang on. It was
Fuck.
like,
Oh, what?
it was like
I was-
13?
13.
I was like,
Bear in mind, this is 4 years
before...
ago.
In Dota 1, it was like when it came out, but Aeon of Strife was when I was like 8 or 9, maybe
Aeon of
7.
Strife, yep. The Aeon of 7 gods, whatever, yeah.
Yeah, Aeon of 7 Gods.
Yeah, that's crazy. All our lives just slowly being wasted here while we're sitting on a couch casting this game.
15 years of Dota.
Oh my god. Okay, when Dota 2 first came out in the beta, alright, I was like, I really want a beta key. So I tried to get one, couldn't get one for ages.
Then you
So
tried to
I played
flirt
League of
with some
Legends
guys
just
in
to
the
try and
ground.
fulfill the craving, didn't work.
Yeah.
So I downloaded SC2 and played the main Dota like mod on that
Oh,
one.
what
And
was
that was
that? I
so
remember
the
it.
Storm
So
of the
bad.
Imperial Sanctum. That's what it was called. It was so bad.
Brian even chimes in. Brian's like,
was-
it was terrible.
It was bad.
It was so awful. But I just really wanted to play it. And obviously, I didn't get it for a while, so I just played SC2 Mafia until I could actually get
That
my
was a
beta
good
key.
game.
You weren't a
That was
Honor?
really good- no, I never
Alright.
played Hon or...
Good for you.
I'm taking my hit honors.
Everyone in the UK
Hey,
plays
come on,
Dota 2
look,
though.
look at all the Han players in this game right
Yeah.
There actually are. Quite a lot.
now. A lot of Fnatic and... No, I mean OG.
Well, old Fnatic.
Yeah.
Oh,
On
Old
OG,
Fnatic,
on
OG,
OG.
yeah, exactly.
Make things nice and confusing for everyone.
Yeah, they were dominant in Han. If you want to talk about dominant, I think we talked about it a bit. They literally did not lose a LAN game for like 3 years or something crazy like that.
Yeah.
No tail,
Some
fly.
of my UK friends who played Hon competitively back in the day, they keep going about, oh, we took a game off Fnatic, we were really, really good.
Can they prove it?
They can actually, yeah. They posted the link of like the Ghosty Gamers page. I was like, oh,
Ah.
you actually did. Well done.
You did it.
Good
And
job.
now they're like 4K in Dota, so
I mean, you take what you can get.
Sometimes things just don't transition.
It's like the third
That's
smoke
true.
gank we've seen. They I think they need to work this out, but I think Jug is.
Uh-oh.
Obi
Oh.
silenced. And
Oh
no!
gosh.
So what happened there? Spirit flew past, completely missed.
They're gonna take this fight
he
now.
got the silence while rolling, but then he
yeah.
didn't get the stun.
Oh, no tail spots him out though. Wait,
Oh,
This-
whoa. The Radiance.
I think OG
dude, the
are gonna
Radiance burn
recover.
taking off his blink on Tide is so good
OG
right
got
there.
out. That's really good by OG.
I think that was in.
After missing
Tim,
the
he's
chrono.
still going in.
So that could have been really, really
That
bad.
could have
but
been.
OG salvaged that pretty well.
That was no tail. I think he accidentally went back in, but I think it literally caught the smoke when he did that,
Mm.
and it
Yeah.
just saved him right
They
there.
clipped the jug on the
Yep.
lip of the smoke.
Yep. And then the Radiant stopped the Tide from blinking
Oh,
forward.
what's happening here? Yeah, Mushi just can't. Once he lasers and you have no more Flame Guard, you just have to get out.
He's getting Battle Fury very soon. Is in 200
200
gold.
gold.
Yeah.
Not bad.
I'm just working
Him and
out
Juggernaut have farmed a lot.
yeah.
good.
He has okay timing. He's getting his. He doesn't have that much presence. Like he doesn't have that many places to farm though, because they're getting kind of pressured, and his whole team is farming. Like everyone but the Ricky's farming. Like the Tides items. He's almost got his Aghanims. Disruptor's getting on his way to his Aghanims as well.
It's one of those kind of awkward games for Jug though, because Jug doesn't really have a concrete way of just outright killing anyone in this game because of the SD and the Void. So he basically has to just farm and just kind of reach a critical mass where people have to be worried, like, oh god, it's a really farmed Jug, and that's just about it, really.
Wow, Rhyme, I see why Toby chose to cast with you. You're so smart.
Oh, did he?
Didn't you? You cast
I
with
didn't
Toby.
cast with Toby. No, I casted with OD Pixel. He just called me up, was like, hey, Rhyme, you want to cast? I was like, all right.
Wow, even more of an honor, OD. You know,
Yeah.
such a rising star in the scene. Owen.
Owen.
Oh. So do you like the... No, wait, so no one has a mech on Fnatic, right?
Nope.
And he's going Axe on Tide? I like that though, but it's kind of interesting. I guess because they're... Actually, I don't know why they don't have it. Anyone have a clue? They just don't think they need it?
Well, he almost died in the march.
There's no way he does that. Yeah, it's a lot of damage. Like, you can't actually farm with Flame Guard at all. It's really, really awkward for Mushi, because he can't even stay there for the full creep wave. So
Yes.
Miracle's like following him around. It's kind of awkward.
Maybe he felt he needed the blink to be starting the fights, and then afterwards it's like mech's too late, right?
Yeah.
I was trying to think about it for you.
What? So the
Oh, here we
people who have... Actually, it's kind of funny, because the banners, or the things on the top, the... What are those called?
Penance.
The pennants? The
Yeah, they came out
Fnatic
before
people...
TI2.
That was TI2 or TI3?
It was
so
TI2.
The Fnatic that are on OG, people bought them for, and now they're playing against them.
Yeah.
That's pretty memes if I've seen it.
It is pretty mean.
It's definitely up there.
Why does Biza have memes in his name? Is that a story, or...?
He just wanted
Not
to
really.
put something for his profile down.
Why is his name Bean, then?
Beans or whatever.
Bean memes.
Because like we just call him the Bean or Bean because
Why?
that's his last name. Or the
Oh.
Beano.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
It's like
Cool.
something short you can call
A
him.
little bit of a story, not really.
Yeah, I found it
tidbit.
very
We learned
interesting.
things.
Snippet.
I'm learning a lot on this couch.
Yeah, you guys are like pretty smart, not Mensa level, but
Oh,
Yeah.
Just-
I should have brought Stan, honestly. Stan's the only smart one out of us all.
nah, what? Come on.
He's the only smart one here, let's be honest.
In the whole thing?
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this.
Dude, this is the TB, the 20-minute push. Oh, it's pretty great.
Cloud.
The Delta split.
Oh
Marines.
gosh, that was
Shadow
nice
Demon.
disruption.
But he's still
He
dead.
doesn't have his...
He doesn't have sun.
Oh, he
Gets it
does!
off.
Wait, why'd he get on that? Well, he got it
Oh,
off.
there was no one there.
That's right, yeah.
The Tinker just kind of...
Ravage
Oh,
hits 4 or 3, but
Alright, good game.
there's no one
it's not a
alive.
good game. Yeah, he's gonna kill Nozel.
That brings him... I mean, it makes it so they can't push. That's good.
Shame on you.
That one
going
kill.
GG.
Tinker win Aghanims.
You know what the best part? They probably would have taken that Rax if TV could buy back and TP in, but now that nerf's actually like reasonably big in situations like that, he won't have Metamorphosis anymore.
I don't think they would ever buy back TV and just go for that. That's not...
But if they did, they couldn't do it.
They can't do it.
Exactly. I think that's a pretty big nerf.
I think
thought that
the
was one of
main
big
thing
ones.
about it is
I like
it's not
that
so
nerf.
much the buyback, but it's more
Oh.
just roshing. You don't just automatically win when you get a rosh in like 25 minutes
Uh-oh.
with like TB +1.
What's the cooldown?
Time
on those?
lapse. No. Oh, no.
He doesn't have a team, he hasn't had a cliff for a while.
Did he
No,
manta down?
I
No,
think
he's
yeah,
a-
he did.
Oh,
Lucky.
that's a clap of situation if I've seen one, huh, guys?
I played that.
So they get a.
He's getting marched to death.
He really is. He's got the heal. Oh, the not
Oh
cat
my
ward.
goodness.
He's just sliding to stay alive.
The non-cat ward.
I hate that cat ward more than anything I hate in the world. I hate
I
a
just
lot
love
of
that
stuff.
little sound. It goes meow meow.
I think that's what Grant hates.
I just hate
I
these
just
guys.
love it.
Honestly, right now, if I just left, I wouldn't. I don't care, whatever. Oh, he went for the steal, but it's they don't have enough. Oh, he's just dead.
Oh,
Crit.
Whoa,
He got the
he
last
did
hit. He got the
got
last
it.
hit.
Yeah,
Actually.
you got it.
Dang.
Wow.
No ages, but definitely the last hit on the
That's-
rush.
Nozel's just
Well, I
running
mean,
in.
they killed the Aegis. That
killed
was
the
really,
Tide.
really good.
Wait, they killed the Aegis?
They killed, yeah.
Like they killed him.
Mid one. Like,
Oh, they killed him.
yeah, sorry.
Oh, and
Oh.
he just.
Nota doesn't get Sunder off though.
Oh,
But Miracle is
Miracle has
cleaning up.
killed everyone.
Oh
This-
boy, that dude's dead too.
Oh,
Yep.
and
That's a dead dude.
yep.
That
Yeah, the
illusion.
crit, yeah,
The
the
illusions
illusion.
are ridiculous.
Disruption.
Disruption.
See, this is you guys shut down Miracle Reason really well, and then No Tail carry him. This feels like the opposite. They're like kind of shutting down No Tail now, but they always have that Plan B, and I think that's where OG super succeeds at.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the Ricky was able to get the bottle kill, but besides that, he's not really able to do anything in this game.
Yeah. And Moon's 1-7 right now, but he still feels like he has an impact. I mean, you can see he died in lane. He missed that one chrono, but like
Yeah, it doesn't
Still
really
has an
matter
impact,
too
yeah.
much. Like, all he has to do really is if the game progresses like this, they get the tier 2s, they start staging a tier 3. He chronos Ember, Ember dies. That's almost it. Like, they don't really have any counter push apart from Tide Eggs after that. Or he chronos the Tide and they don't have a Ravage while the Terrorblade just walks in.
So scary versus OG's lineup too. It's like even if the TB is like out of position, you get the TB. There's so many forms for OG to like save him. It's like, okay, the Chrono's there, the Disruption's there, but then also the Tinker's just gonna be nuking the crap out of you in the back line.
Yeah.
Illusion Rune here. Oh no.
I feel like they need to nerf the bouncy range of the laser a little bit. It's so much.
It doesn't get upped by Aether Lens at least, but
Yeah. But
Yeah.
it's still quite large.
I think if it wasn't as big as it was, it wouldn't be viable though, almost.
I don't know, like,
I think I'm okay with it.
But the fact that Ags upgrades two things is the one thing that kind of like is a weird to me. It upgrades
Yeah.
the rockets and the laser, like in a massive manner. And that heroes already gets buffed because of the int changes, you know, like a couple patches ago you get damage amplification from extra int.
What is it, like 1% for every 16 int? Right?
Yeah, something like that. But you know, it does.
It adds up in late.
It does add up, yeah. He's already sitting
If he's
on like
getting
5%.
any- all
He's
these
got
buffs,
the
yeah.
Ether Lens as well, so he's like...
Wait, which one you said he wasn't going to get Ags this game?
He's got 10% spell damage.
I can't remember.
Was it you?
So,
Okay.
someone said
Well, you'll
was
get it
that
right
eventually.
Oh, well.
I think we both said it was.
Yeah, we both said it was unlikely.
Oh, he got the purge off though.
Yeah,
Oh
like,
my
kill
god,
him.
he's dead!
Oh my goodness.
Now they're gonna kill him.
oh my.
Rockets. Yeah, this is a pretty good fight. No tail got triple kill.
That's triple kill.
That Radiance Burn got the kill there.
Yeah, it did.
Some good stuff.
Plan.
The problem is, so Disruptor is going Aghanims, but they don't have a BKB buyer on. Is they just doing it for the little bit of extra damage, or he's doing what else to get? It doesn't seem.
I don't
I
know.
can't really think of a reason why. Like, TV won't Manta, he won't like do a ridiculous amount of damage. Like, you stop him from getting most of his
You
damage
increase
now.
duration carrying it, but
Duration's good versus, because I mean the
But then you also have to think, is there any other item that's going to be like better?
a game changer
Really?
kind of thing. Yeah,
Like,
Yeah, there's not really any good
like,
items for him
what's
to
the
get.
next best thing?
yeah.
Force Glimmer instead of the eggs.
yeah, but then
You're
even
right,
that is that really like gonna
gonna
win
be
them
so
the game?
insignificant.
I don't think anything's
I think
At
the
this
eggs
point,
is good.
I think like Disruptor's going, okay, I need to actually do something kind of big because he's not really able to do that much. Like he killed Notal in the fight at Roche, with the ulti glimpse.
Yeah.
But he got wiped by Tinker, so he feels like he must kill him by himself almost. Because I don't think Notal's sitting on like 2k HP right now, right? He's got Skadi, Manta, yeah, 2.3. He's got SMY, not even Manta. He doesn't need Manta. He's got
Wow.
the Shadow Demon.
Uji has taken a pretty big lead here.
That was really close for a while.
Yeah, and then it just,
Yeah, it skyrocketed.
I think that top fight when they killed him and then took like 2 towers in a row.
Yeah.
Kinda hurt him, that's the TB effect.
It's crazy too, like Mushi, Silence Not Purge.
I think they, yeah.
Right.
Hey,
Zapped.
527, yeah, I saw that's a lot of damage laser. Oh.
Soul Catcher, yeah.
Yeah, Moon's just got his BKB in a blink. Please avoid.
All he has to do is, yeah,
Nothing's
he's
gonna
pretty much
take that
playing
away
with
from
crit. They're both just trying to pick people up who can get away. That's all they have to do.
Eggs.
So we haven't even seen like really a big team fight in this
Like a-
game
a
either.
giant
It's just like
rabbit.
little like skirmishes, but
Somebody
it's
gets
just
caught.
like people just die so quickly in this fight because of the Tinker.
Yeah.
If anyone this gets out of position just dies instantly.
Yeah.
Terrorblade is killing people in 2 seconds. Tinker even faster.
Yeah, now he's a Scotty, so he's
They're
not
just
gonna
waiting
die
there.
anytime.
And then how reflection lasts what? It's 5.5 at max level and it gives vision, right?
Yep.
So you can just keep firing rockets that whole time while people are reflection.
That's pretty
That's
crazy.
pretty absurd.
Didn't think of that. So smart.
I mean, I was thinking about it, I'm like, reflection's probably the most ridiculous spell that I've been thinking about in a while. So.
Like the people
And
like
the,
underrated for so long, I think.
The other game they picked Tinker. They had sort of a similar thing. They had Slark or whatever, so they have all this night vision.
And they had
They
the...
can-
Did they have
They
the
had
ET?
ET Beastmaster as well. So
Yeah.
Yeah, so they just
What-
have all this vision, so they can always get quad rockets.
The main
Yeah.
thing that I saw that happened in that game was Beast was going like, oh, I'm going to take the stack, and then you just see Miracle just TP in, like they run up 4 heroes into your ancients, Miracle TPs behind, starts putting marches down, and then if you even want to get ancients, you have to clear out the area because you don't know if they've warded, you don't know what they're going to do.
Yikes.
Yeah, the Jug gets lasered tanks the illusions for like 3 seconds, gets lasered, has to go all the way back to base, it's almost dead. And this
I
is
feel like
what
Chuck
you're
has
talking
to go Blink in this game, but like if he does, he has
it.
Yeah, like but as a result, like he doesn't have his next item. He doesn't really do anything.
Good
Yeah.
night.
Wow.
It's not
This
his
is
fault.
the,
It's
uh,
just really
The
hard.
patience you were talking
They
about.
do one thing and
Oh, and
Wait,
the
oh.
smoke is broken by Moon.
Oh gosh.
That's also really low risk. He's got his BKB. Although, do they have a Hex
They
in the
still
structure
gonna
right
fight
now?
this? They're
Yeah,
still
they have
there.
eggs.
Yeah, they have eggs.
Right. So that's a bit of risk there, but...
And now the one thing is just OG have a gem
Mm-hmm.
on their spirit. They should. Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
I think they had it for a while. I just didn't get a chance to look.
Looking pretty dire.
For the dire.
Hey.
With dire tide.
Get me out.
There you go.
Did anyone actually
Release
like
me.
Dire Tide here?
No.
No.
Alright, cool.
Oh, I've got a few friends who made quite a lot of money from the first round. In the first Dietide, they made like...
Oh yeah.
They got a few platinum or golden baby roaches.
Yeah,
And
that
then
was,
in the second one, I know people got the platinum baby roche.
that
Those
was
were
like the 1437 stack.
Yeah.
Was
Yeah,
that the
favorite
one
stack.
number two?
Whenever we
Yeah.
play with Aoi, they all have like a billion platinum
And there's
Roshans.
Supercell stack as well. Those guys got a fuck ton of
Yeah.
Like Sunken.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah,
you
the
can say it all you want.
Sunken squad, they all have platinum.
Sunken all has platinum. Oh, Chrono coming in on 2, and yeah, oh my goodness.
It's looking like game.
It's there. They can't get into the fight. It's impossible.
Oh, there's no
And they
fight.
just call it.
That is?
Yeah.
Oh wait. Could he do it?
Oh, the Omni Slash has just hit no tail and he's
Cancel
lost
the GG.
400 HP.
Are they gonna bring him down before? They got him.
Yep.
That's a 5-man team wipe. So, would you guys say?
So this looks like
Duh.
OG just playing OG.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
OG felt more
I
OG
think
this.
Fnatic did the best they could with what they were given, but I
You
don't...
like you think there was an outdraft?
Yeah, they didn't really have a hand to play.
I think they also got outplayed a little bit, but it definitely was an outdraft.
I mean, they did what they could. They shut down the Void as much as they possibly could, but as a result,